All right, so welcome. We're doing our first night hacking interview. With me, I have Rabia Gransberger.
Hi.
How was that for my poor German name pronunciation?
It's okay.
And today we're going to talk about some tips and tricks you can use with your IDE to improve your coding techniques and effectiveness. So you also gave a session on this, I believe. Was it already given, or it's upcoming?
No, it's my session is tomorrow, just after lunch. So I'm giving a 50-minute talk on Eclipse, NetBeans, and IntelliJ, and how you can use your IDE more effectively.
And tell us a little bit about your backgrounds.
I've studied computer science in the University of Bremen, which is in Germany, and I got a diploma in 2008. And since then, I'm working for a small software company located in Bremen too, and I'm working as a developer, project, and department lead.
Cool. All right, so to start with, I'm going to switch to your desktop so everybody can see what's going on your screen. And it looks like you have IntelliJ open and a JFocus project. I mean Eclipse.
Yeah.
Eclipse open and with a JFocus project.
So I'm going to show you how you can quickly write code by using Content Assist.
Is my little logo in the way up there?
We don't have a video up there.
We don't have video either. Okay, well, the people online can see us. How about that?
Cool. So now I'm going to show how you can quickly write some code by using Content Assist and quick fixes in your IDE. So I have a really blank night hacking project here, and I'm going to create a new class in the night hacking package. So, and in this new class, we are just gonna start from the main method, and we are just gonna start with a new.
Oh, we need a refactoring before you get started.
Why?
I'm picky about spelling. You need to give a class a capital H.
All right.
So what's the shortcut for refactoring that?
It's Control-Shift-R. So you can see all the shortcuts here in that little window, and we're giving it a little.
Okay, I'm happy. Thank you.
A big H, no problem. So I guess Steve wants to have a new motorbike, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
long overdue my old Suzuki.
we're going to create a new motorbike with the owner Steve. And this is a new class. It doesn't exist yet. So we're just going to create a class, or no, we're just going to create a class from Eclipse by just using the quick fix, which is Control-1 in Eclipse. And it will just create the class for me. Then we can go back to our previous editor with Control-Q in Eclipse and Control-Shift-Backspace in IntelliJ, for example. And now we need a constructor because we want to pass in the parameter. So I just let it create the constructor with a string parameter. And I give it the name owner. And then we're quickly going to assign this to a new field. And doing this, I can use the quick fix again. So I just quickly assign the parameter to a new field. And now we have a new class. So what else do we need on a motorbike? Some method.
Maybe we need some sight bags.
So let's first create a variable for the motorbike. It's also a shortcut. And, And then we're going to use motorbike dot, I don't know, drive.
That's good. So
where you're next going to?
This is a Internet of Things bike. It rides itself.
Yeah, right.
So my first stop on my tour is actually Germany. So we're going to go to Munich.
Munich. I'm just typing it in German.
Yeah, you're going to have to teach me how to do the umlaut things on my keyboard. I can't.
Okay.
I find someone else's umlauts and I copy-paste them to cheat.
Okay. So next we're going to drive to Munich. So that is our destination. And now we want to put that stuff in a new hash map, for example. So Let's take a list. Destinations. At destination. And I can also create the field destination from it, and then I go here, list of...
So pretty much the IDE is doing all the work for you.
Yes, I let it do all the work for me.
So what do they need us for now?
I don't know. I'm always saying I'm not programming anymore. I just use control space to autocomplete.
Or autofix.
So programming is fairly easy.
Yeah.
So you can also use camel case. I want a new array list here, so I just type an A and L uppercase, and it should autocomplete to array list.
Very nice.
And now here's a special thing. If I do organize imports, it directly completes to Java utilist. So no Java AWT list, because actually you have some filters in your IDE. A lot of people are complaining that they always get the wrong imports. And here you can just say, okay,
oh, that's good. That way I can...
Please filter out all the Java AWT imports, and you're not seeing the wrong import anymore.
I can switch my code so it shows me the right JavaFX classes instead of old swing classes.
Yes, yes, yes. So that's a very neat thing to do.
So one of the folks online, Jim Weaver, had a question.
Okay.
He's wondering what IDEs will be like 5 years from now.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think a lot of movement nowadays is to bring them all to the web. So you can, for example, also program on your iPad. That's a big advantage if you're having it on the web and you don't have any Java installed on your iPad. So you can
cloud programming in the browser?
Yes, cloud programming, for example. You can just do it from everywhere. You don't have to install your tools on a new computer. Just log in into your normal account, and then you can just start going. Yep. I think that will be a very interesting thing.
Have you tried any of the current web IDEs, like the Eclipse web IDE?
No, I didn't.
Ken's walking around. He's going to be part of our panel this evening, so we'll see how strongly he advocates for dynamic languages.
Okay.
All right, so anything else you want to show us for cool little things we can do?
Yes.
I like the filter. That's something I didn't know about.
Yeah. And we have, in the debugger, we have some very nice options. So if I just start a little program here in debugging mode, I never remember the shortcut for it. And so it switches to debugging mode. What we have here in debugging mode is also, it's called detail formatters, for example, in Eclipse. So if I put in a detail formatter, I don't want to see here that this is a motorbike. It's not really interesting. So I directly want to see what's the owner of the motorbike. So I can just say motorbike and the owner. So I have it here directly in the debugging window. So if I step one step further, then I see, so it's your motorbike here. And I can still display the actual type.
Yeah.
So I really like to do it with dates or calendars. With the old dates and calendars, they never have a nice two-string representation for the current country, so I really like to do that. And what's also a nice thing, we don't have it here right now. What you actually can do is show some internal structure. So if we step a bit further to the destinations, if I have the destination now in the list, Munich, and we can see the destinations array list here. Let's make it a bit bigger. And now we see all this crumpy stuff like element data, modification count, size. We don't really want to see it. So here we also have a show logical structure, which will show just the elements directly.
Nice.
So there's some cool features. What I also like is that the IDE can actually show deadlocks in the code. So I have a nice example here. Concurrency code. It should print bank account.transfer once per second, but it stops after 2 transfers. So we don't know what's going on, but I started it in the debugger, so now we see all the threads running.
Yeah.
And now I can click pause on the debugger. And it has a nice little feature I can just turn on if I find it. which says show monitors, and show monitors will show me directly that I have a deadlock here. So it's directly marked in red, and it says this one is waiting for the instance 19, and instance 19 is waiting for instance 20. So,
yeah, no, that's a very cool feature for when you're trying to debug an application and figure out where your deadlock is hung up. So we're back in sessions here at JFocus.
Yeah.
But that was a quick lightning tour of some different IDE features.
Yeah.
And you've also enlightened us on the future of IDEs.
Yes. Let's see how it turns out.
Yep. All right.
Let's meet in 10 years.
Thanks very much for the short interview.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yep. Okay, so we're still